Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Erie Seawolves and the Ducks are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Brian Park is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of...
Into the box, Andrew Slugger, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today. I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
The 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now batting, Howie Cruz. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. 0-1, here it comes. Hit back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Slugger. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Slugger.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into right field, that's a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Ramirez.
Runners on the move for second. Swinging a soft liner. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. In now, Andrew Slugger. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Andrew Slugger.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopper foul. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch out. Nothing doing. From the belt, the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Jones. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robbie Jones comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jones.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Ready for another shot now. Andrew Slugger. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Slugger.
First offering on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Romer arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do.
For the victorious
a 2-0 finish today.
8 hits, no errors.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Erie Seawolves and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kevin Underwood gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark Daytime. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Slugger, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Queen has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Andrew Slugger. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Andrew Slugger.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Lee, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Andrew. Left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter what side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Now
Striding in once again, Henry Ramirez. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner goes for third. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. Digging in, Andrew Slugger. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Another one sent foul. Grounded back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Richard Williams earns his third win of the year in relief. So that'll just about do it for Mark DeRosa. Dan Plesac. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kevin Vega, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up.
At the plate, Bryant Studer. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Number 5.
Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Slugger. He was 1 for 4 with a two-bagger in yesterday's game. First pitch on its way. Hit hard down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak. Line drive to left. Liriano is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key? Into the box now, Juan Valido. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He hit to first. I don't think they can get two. So coming to the plate, Andrew Slugger. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Ready once again, Andrew Slugger, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Valido has got it, and the side is retired. Striding in, Andrew Slugger.
Number 10, Andrew Slugger.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ramirez.
A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Now a long throw home. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Slugger. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Brannon on second. Letier on at first with 2 down. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And not too shabby out of the... At the plate, Edgar Castro, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun.
Castro.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 6-.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
The final
a 6-4 finish in tonight's affair.
For the victorious Aces.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the 3rd of it. Alvaro Machado will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, what this guy's been able to do is not easy. Averages over a strikeout per 9 innings. His K per 9 innings rate right now.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jim Taylor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a high pop-up. Slugger is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Andrew Slugger. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus.
Standing in, Carlos Escalona. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him. So you can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Andrew Slugger will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Now at the plate, Henry Ramirez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Ramirez.
The 1-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. Walker gloves it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Dwayne Torres. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Torres.
Ready on 0-2. Line softly toward the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors. Digging in now, Andrew Slugger. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Ramirez.
Runners off for second. Just keeping him floating. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the tops player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Number 62 earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Len Garner, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
First baseman, Andrew Slugger.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in a bit of a rough patch. stretch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Hit out towards second. Zambrano is there on to first, and there were 2 down. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jim Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground.
Still in the early stages in this one. They're only down a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Ready now, Andrew Slugger. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Liriano comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Escalona. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that bunt perfectly.
Popped him up. Slugger ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Striding into the box, Andrew Slugger, and their runners at the corners now.
Slugger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And this is knocked down on the mound. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound. Digging in, Henry Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Ramirez.
Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And to score, the runner from second.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Dwayne Torres. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Runner back safely. The 0-2 delivery. Weak grounder back to the mound. One there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. So striding in, Benito Delgado. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get complete.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Johnny Madison, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't scored any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now at the plate, Carlos Escalona, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Escalona.
Slowly to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been Stepping into the box, Andrew Slugger.
Andrew Slugger.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. 4-2 the final score today. Erie jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Len Garner earned his 5th win of the year. Chip Morales records the save, his 10th. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Seawolves, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
The Seawolves have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next.
Seawolves.
Kevin Vega will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs.
First base. He's safe. He's out. 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 Out.
Standing in, Andrew Slugger. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just 1 in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Quinones, 30 years of age. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a changeup, and a slider. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. We've played an inning. Still into the box now. Andrew Slugger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground.
Now in the box, Andrew Slugger, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
High and deep to center field. Medeiros looking up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup.
Ready to take his hacks again, Andrew Slugger, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 out, nobody on. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Drilled down the line. Throw on to first. Two gone. So a big moment in the ball game here. Andrew Slugger, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. Throwing to second. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
This evening's game comes to an end.